of course, the Friday leading up to a holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend. You may have plans, or your plans might have been changed because of the virus.
They're expecting a really quiet weekend on the road in terms of how Memorial Day weekends usually go. But as our Sydney Heiberger reports, that may not be the case out on the lake.
It won't just be things like life jacket violations or excessive drinking. Georgia DNR says they'll be on the lookout for this Memorial Day. They'll have to add a new set of possible violations, things like social distancing. As you hit the water this Memorial Day, you'll still need to follow all the usual rules. But this year, you'll have to stay socially distant, too.
If you're not in a family group, that you would make sure that you're using the 6-foot distancing and no more than 10 people in a group.
While AAA thinks this year might show a record low number of people on the roads, Corporal Ben Payne is expecting more people on the water.
But with gas prices down, I think a lot of people will hit the waterways.
He says during some weeks of the stay-at-home orders, the Department of Natural Resources saw a 70% increase in license sales. But more people in the water means officers will have to up their game.
Guys that are inland that don't have waterways, typically we will pull them to the waterways. We will have, at least 4 or 5 boats per lake, and then 2 or 3 boats on the rivers themselves.
Fun in the sun doesn't mean the pandemic is over.
Whenever we see people that are not using the social distancing, we will interact and have them disperse.
Corporal Payne says if people are compliant, DNR usually won't issue a citation. But if they do, it could cost you a pretty penny.
It's kind of like a reckless conduct charge. Any misdemeanor can be anywhere from $0 to $1,000 or up to 12 months in jail.
Of course, that is up to a judge. In Augusta, Sydney Heiberger on your side.
Nice day on the water there for Sydney. Here's something we haven't seen in a while. Food trucks. Believe it or not.
On your sideline, sports brought to you by the Hawk Law Group.
Evans wrestler Drew Eller will go down as one of, if not the top guy ever to hit the mats in the state of Georgia. His record unmatched, finishing his high school career undefeated, 208-0, 4 state titles, 4 weight classes. Today, celebrating and more accolades as he received his state title ring, and yes, that is a big 4 on it to celebrate that 4-time state championship. Not only that, he's been named the Dave Schultz Award of Excellence winner for wrestling in Georgia. The lone winner in the state. His name will go up in the Wrestling Hall of Fame in Oklahoma. That one hit Eller pretty good.
It was while I was in Colorado this past week visiting my brother, and my dad texted me and he just says, "You got picked for the Dave Schultz Award." And at first I was kind of like, what is that? But then I looked at from last year's and I was like, oh, okay. That's a big deal.
Career won't take him far away. He's going to wrestle for Lander starting in this upcoming fall. Spring sports shout-outs today. We start with the Strom Thurmond boys soccer program. 8 seniors on that team. Greenbrier tennis team, they had their season cut short. Augusta Christian soccer programs, not a lot of seniors on either team, which does bode well for the future. Harlem's golf team with a couple of seniors that were teeing it up. And Washington Wilkes baseball having their season end early.
And with that, you just crossed a big finish line, and we all wanted to be together to help you celebrate that.
Thank you.
What is it, 15 years that we've been
Almost
doing this
14
together?
and a half years. It's Christmas of 05 I got here.
Wow. That is quite an accomplishment, and we can't let you go without a quick look back.
I was afraid of that. Hello again, everyone. Welcome in to Operation Football Live. Already week 4, which means we're at the quarter pole of the high school football season.
Week after week and year after year, he's covered more than a decade of Friday night football games with Operation Football Live.
And it's Jaquan Harris. Nobody open, no problem. Tucks it under, scrambles for the first down.
Not to mention countless signing days, visiting school after school to meet a generation of local athletes moving on to play at the next level.
A host of football players and more made decisions today.
15 years covering sports meant trips to places like Atlanta, Athens.
Did he come up with that? He did! Touchdown! Georgia!
Columbia, Clemson, and Daytona.
Here is the second closest finish in Daytona 500 history.
These are things you already know about Kevin, but did you know he loves nothing more than decorating for Christmas? This Southerner by choice actually calls snowy upstate New York home, and even with the famous Yankees right there in his home state. This sports anchor is a diehard Braves fan.
Sports memorabilia has remained strong. Collectors aren't afraid to shell out the big bucks for the one-of-a-kind items.
Kevin Feigl always manages to find his way back north to visit the family and take in the cold winter weather.
So y'all wanted snow? Well, we got snow.
In small doses. But springtime in Augusta always kept Kevin coming back for more.
Welcome back to Augusta National. 2 straight days of perfect weather. The scores now count for real. The chase for our green jacket is underway.
It's a chase he covered faithfully for 15 years, directing our team from one end of Augusta National to the other.
Cut day at the Masters. Everyone trying to get into the top 50 or be within 10 shots of the lead so they can play the weekend. Keep that chance of winning a green jacket alive.
Local coverage of one of the world's biggest sporting events. Coverage the whole world was watching.
Hey Kevin, it's Jim Nance from CBS Sports, and I hear after 15 years you're moving on to the next great opportunity. And I just wanted to say congratulations on a remarkable career. You should be very proud of all the things you accomplished and the way you served the community there in Augusta, which is like a second home to me. I can't believe how fast the years have gone by. I can remember your first year, the first time I saw you sitting on the desk with my pal Richard Rogers. But I just want to send along best wishes on your next endeavor and congratulate you again on all the things that you've accomplished. You should be proud. All of us in the industry are certainly proud of what you've done. Congratulations, and God bless you, and good luck.
I have good news. That was not an obituary.
Wow. I don't know what to say. But thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you to everybody out there. Thank you to you, everybody behind the scenes. Thank you.
I know the coaches, the athletes, from all those years back wanted to say thank you.
No,
For
I
sure.
Appreciate everything.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good luck.
I don't know
Thank
if
you.
you guys can hear me. I am here.
Laura, weigh in. We'll let you weigh in.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could be there to give you a hug in person. I
It's
feel
all
so
good. You have other
distant,
things
but
going on.
it's going to be, yeah, I'm a little busy. But it is going to be crazy quiet when Syracuse is playing because there's going to be no one to yell down the hall.
There's a few
You can
nights
always
that you can
tell.
hear me scream. Just a few.
We'll miss you.
As I was going to say to our viewers, the good news is you're staying in Augusta.
Yes, the plan is to stay in the area, and I'm still working on the next step.
Well, then it's not goodbye.
No,
We'll
it's
just see you.
till next time, as I always say.
We'll see you down the road.
There we
The
go.
first round is on us.
Sounds good.
All right, we're back after a quick break.